So my game ran into an error and it crashed, but thankfully it saved my video that I was recording, so we know it scavenges now. Fallout shelter is well stocked by the end of the year run, no survival included. And then now, experience a one-of-a-kind post-apocalyptic adventure, survive your Fallout shelter with randomly selected supplies. So this will also be a playlist that we're gonna do too. I'll do it through the different difficulties, but for now, this is just a peek into it, and then we'll do the last one, and we'll go from there. So let's do it. Oh, whoa, look at all this stuff. Holy crap. Oh, we're good, gang. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of the water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this good amount of supplies will last. So we're good for right now. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there is still much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Okay. Wow, we even got bullets too. God damn, you guys are stocked. Our relocation is probably something we'll need to be discussed after we get out of here. Life ahead is hard for us, all of us right now, but Dolores is in a very good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. This morning has been calm enough, Ted, and he's doing well. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Alright, so we're good for right now. I'm not going to give him food yet, because we're going to wait. Our neighbor is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Ted, vigorously enough to withstand the hazards of the wasteland. Dolores is pretty good shape. Mary Jane is feeling excellent. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. Should we start preparing an expedition for tomorrow? Yeah. We're either going crazy or the entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse. It's worse, they're spiders, and not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and creepy beasts. We've got to do something about them. Bug spray them. Okay. When it's us or them, there shouldn't be any reservations when it comes to choosing our arsenal. We knew those spiders stood no chance against well-aimed bug-killing spray, so we used it. When it was over, the remaining spiders fled. We started cleaning up and claimed an unexpected prize, a soup that we didn't notice before. It was well hidden in the shadows and under a few layers of dead spiders. Water's all Dolores wants. Ted needs water to survive. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane's asking about it all day. Okay, everybody can get water. You guys can get water. That's not a problem. Oh no, not food. Water. Tomorrow I'll feed y'all, because I know you guys are going to complain that you're hungry. I'm not sitting around. It's time to visit the surface for some additional. Maybe something survived the blast. Maybe someone is still alive. Let's find out. I say go with the gun. Go for it, buddy. You got it. You got this. We should be stable for a while, I'm assuming. Day 4. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment, rifle. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Excellent. Time to ration supplies. We'll wait one more day and then feed them. It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging for us for a while now. We checked all the closets. No one is hiding there. There is something alive down here besides us. Maybe a rodent of some kind. If so, we need to show it that we are dominant species in this. We don't have either things. I gave him the rifle to go out with. No! Oh God. Is everybody good? As we were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit through one of those little holes? Dolores is doing quite well. We lost a soup can. That's okay. She just can't find anything to complain about today. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best of his situation. He seems cheerful. Mary Jane's fine. Hopefully it will stay that way. So everybody's fine. Yeah. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens, and the like, so when a man came to our door and told us he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game we're supposed to do. He proposed a water bottle bet and a card game of our choice. Okay. Don't tell me we lost our water. That would suck so bad. Please tell me we didn't lose our water. No, we didn't. Oh, we got more water! Ha! Lady Luck has smiled on us. We won a vicious game of war. The man wasn't too happy about it, but he delivered on his promise. 2 water. Water is all Dolores wants. Dolores would really love to eat something. To me, without water for too long. Okay. They all need water. And Dolores wants to eat just 1 soup. And then you guys can get water. There you go. Okay. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here, but now it's worse than ever. We don't deal with this problem. We won't be able to cope with any other challenges that await us outside these thin shelter doors. We don't have a med kit. Day 7. Oh no, please don't tell me anybody got sick. Oh no. I think... Oh no, these guys look awful. Barely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour of sleep. There are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Okay, Dolores is no longer thirsty or hungry. Timmy is no longer thirsty but very hungry and is tired. No longer thirsty but probably hungry. Very hungry and tired. So, you are good. You need food. Food. Okay. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In this process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it go? No idea. Let's find out. Well, I got a flashlight. Hopefully it's not bad. Where is Ted? Oh, he's back. Oh, no. Ted, my boy. Oh no, he's sick. He got sick. We got a radio though. Holy cow, this is one lucky day. While browsing through the junk in the room, we found a working radio. Let's put it to good use. Yay, we got a radio. Ted is safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We were cautiously exploring the neighborhood when we got cornered by a very scary-looking thug with a shotgun. The odds weren't in our favor until a crate fell out of the sky and dropped right on the bandit. Excellent government timing aid. Someone forgot to fill the water crate with something to soften the fall. As a result, most of the bottles were shattered. Luckily, a few of them survived. That should be enough to keep us going for a bit. Ooh, we got water. We think a box we found was intended for a colony of lumberjacks. It was full of axes. We took one. Cool. So it was good we sent them out. The last expedition got us thinking maybe we should drive away from this night. We could drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out. But if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we can build a vehicle of our own. We've got to keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Mary Jane is still tired. Let's give her some time to recover. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Stomach is rumbling. Really tired. Became infected with something. Timmy's no longer hungry. Has rested. Everything seems to be okay with Dolores. So Ted needs food. I wish I could give you something, buddy, but I don't have anything to give you, man. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a very big risk to our health right now. We could send Dolores for an expedition. We probably better not. No, because if it's very radioactive, we don't want to risk it. We already got one person sick. How about that lake's we've been going to for the past few years? It would be good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride, even if the whole place turned into Autumnville. Adamville. Yeah, we're not going to send anybody out just because it's not safe. I don't want anybody getting more sick. We already got Ted that's very sick right now, and we don't want him to get worse. She's still tired. Still, it's better to be safe down here than up there dead. Ted is hungry, keeps coughing and coughing. Ted is still mighty tired and needs more time to recover his strength. Ted should drink something soon. Mary Jane is tired. She's become cranky. She should be better in a few days. Can we spare some water? Okay, so Dolores needs... Okay, everybody looks like they need water. Timmy doesn't need much, but he could use a drink. Okay, so we need... Everybody needs water. I know that much. Ted, I think, needs food. I think. Yeah, he needs food. He's the only one that needs food. The rest of them don't, so we're good. We're good. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. I don't think it's safe. I don't want to send somebody out and they get sick. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a Connie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we never mind, the government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any signs from them. I got the radio going, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get rations. Any luck? No, you didn't get that lucky. Oh, look! Mary Jane looks a lot better. She looks well rested. Ted is still sick. We knew it. The government has not fallen. They're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in the radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. Ted is hungry. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Isn't thirsty more, no longer thirsty. Dolores needs to eat. And, okay. You need to eat. So do you. As far as I can tell. Just hungry. I can't do anything about his sickness. It keeps telling me to take somebody outside, but I'm scared that somebody else is gonna get sick. Timmy outside is a bit risky, but he's eager to help. I don't want to send them out. I don't need two people sick. Says she can handle herself, but we're not sure. Is feeling so-and-so, is that enough for an expedition? That is too weak for any expeditions at this moment. We gotta get a med kit for Ted. So, I mean, we can send him, but I can't guarantee it's gonna end well. We conducted our daily supply count. We've noticed that a soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was there just yesterday, so there can only mean one thing. We have a soup, the thief among us now. We just need to figure out who the culprit was. It can't be Ted. I don't know who. I'm not gonna assume because it's fine. Day 11. We probably lost the soup, but we're fine. Whatever happened to our precious soup, we'll let it go. One can isn't worth the drama, and arguments that would send ensue, and we really don't have enough evidence to figure out who did it. Maybe we'll just made a mistake when counting. We'll never know for sure, but if someone did steal it, they'll be taking their secret to their grave. Ted keeps coughing, still tired, isn't hungry anymore. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Is feeling well. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Rations supplied. Everybody's fine right now, so we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna send him out, and I'm gonna give him the map again. Because he did good last time, so maybe we'll get lucky and he can find a med kit. Oh dear. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. Oh, Ted's fine now. He's safe. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what he'll do if he doesn't. What we'll do if he doesn't come back. Glad Maggie took the nap. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted is recovered from his sickness. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. I'll give him some water. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Okay, water. Okay, water. Mary's diet could use a little food. So, food, water. Okay. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter. Instantly, there isn't much we can miss. So, when a simple brick fell from the ceiling, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check out that hole and see what source of that smell is. Yes, please check it out, because I don't want you guys getting sick again. I can't afford it. Please tell me it's not bad. Please tell me you guys are okay. She looks tired, but she looks okay. She looks fine. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or mutated and sharp and body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial and an empty can. He deserved that much. My God, I swear if my friend reads this, fucking watches this, oh my God. She knows who I'm talking about too if she's watching this. +1 soup can. Ted isn't recovered his energy. He isn't thirsty anymore. He's rumbling. No longer is thirsty. So we need food for Ted. Okay, so just food for Ted. Alright, Ted, here's some food. Mary Jane doesn't under the sound today. This is a very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Yes, check to see if she's okay. I mean, something like that, we can make sure she's alright. I would rather she's checked on to make sure she's okay. I'm getting worried about Timmy now. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a bit of hot beverage. We don't have the ladder, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Ted has rested, isn't hungry anymore, is fine and well as much as anyone can be, and well in the tiny shelter. Mary Jane, she's fine and doesn't need anything. Okay, so everybody's good. I'm still waiting for Timmy. We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before the damned bomb happened. Bomb dropped. We're on day 14, gang. We're doing good. What's this? Await further instructions from the military. So that's what we're doing right now. So, alright. We're doing good. Phone call. Day 15. That's a phone ringing. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Really would love something to eat. Where's water? Ted needs it. Okay, so Dolores needs food and water. The rest needs water. I'm really hoping nothing happened to him. I pray that was not a mistake for me to send him out. Ring, ring, there we are, thinking we could never hear a telephone signal again, and suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? If we send Ted out there, that would be a dangerous idea, but maybe it would be a good idea we send Ted. Just to go check. Hopefully he's not dead. Day 16. I hope he's not dead. Please don't be dead. Oh, he's fine. Okay. Whoo! He's fine. He's fine. Everybody's good. Whoo! When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their end. We hope that they will get back with us. They will get back to us. Okay, everybody's good to go, so we don't have to worry about food. The wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of the door, knocking and claiming that he is willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? I mean, it won't hurt. I mean, if we get my ammunition, maybe we can find out what he wants. Unless we're dead. Tammy! You're back! Yes! Oh no, you're sick. Oh no, the map! Tammy, my boy! I knew it was bad! No! Our visitor was happy to get some ammunition in return. He offered us rations. It wasn't much, but something is always better than nothing. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland. He is safe with us now. The nuke did most of the destruction work, but gasoline reserves under the nearby gas station blew up as well. All that was left of the place was a crippled cashier's booth and the remains of several cars. Someone might have thought 60 seconds was enough for a gas refill, and in a quick getaway, they thought wrong. Few water bottles were scattered around in the cashier's booth. None of the explosions damaged them, but it was funny how that pipe's shadow got burned into the wall. So we got water. We stumbled upon a half-eaten sandwich in the cashier's booth and some bug spray. Hey, bug spray! Cool! Our map really took a beating during our expedition. It's nearly unusable now. Okay, so that's okay. That's fine. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food, so we need food. He's hungry. We need to give him some food. Life is hard on all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay that way. There's nothing wrong with Ted. Nothing new anyway. So Timmy needs food, and Mary Jane needs food. So we'll give you food, and you food. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions will result in radiation sickness. Okay, so no, absolutely not. We already have a person sick. We don't need another one, so no, we're gonna wait. What was that, a rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats, and what's with that double tail? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Oh, absolutely, use the gun. Use the gun. Use the gun. What happened? Everybody alive? Yup, everybody's good. Timmy's still sick. Oh, look at the drawings! I just noticed those. They're so cute. Our guns broke. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Oh, because we didn't clean it. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy needs an extra blanket. He's shivering all the time. Needs to rest a bit longer. Has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. So let's get him some water. Timmy needs food and water. There has been some water left. Dolores should get it. Thirsty, food, water. Okay, so food, water, and water. Okay. It looks like the air is still irritated. Going to the wasteland now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. No. There it goes again. Noises, weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes? Well, is something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us nuts. Driving us insane. We should sit down and relax, otherwise we might get paranoid. I would say checkers, but I feel like card game would be the best bet, because you can play a lot of games with cards. Like, there's a lot of card games you can do. Okay, Timmy is still sadly sick. Having some fun made us forget about what was it again. Timmy is very hungry, still quite sickly, falling asleep in his chair. He needs few days rest. Dolores no longer thirsty, would really love something to eat. No longer, okay. Dolores and Timmy need food. You need food. You need food. That's what I'm seeing. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Yeah, Ted and Mary are fine. So the other guys need food, and contamination is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions can result in radiation sickness. I really don't want to. We have Timmy that's sick right now. Alright, we'll have Ted go back out. We're gonna hit that. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out. Maybe discover if anyone else has made it to the safety radio could help with this. I hate the fact our gun is gone. That sucks. I'll have to send them with an axe. Look at it! I didn't realize the barrel was blown off. Survivalist, day 20. We were able to get a weak signal and tap to the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fall outside has nearly gone. Mostly gone. It should be more safer to travel out on surface now. Yes, we can send Ted for rations and food. Is no longer hungry. Hasn't rested. Quite sickly. Dolores is no longer hungry. Diet could use a little food. Mary needs food. Okay, so you are... No, you're not getting food. So, you need food. The rest of you guys don't need anything, is what you're telling me, right? Yes, everybody else is fine. You're going. You're taking the axe. Just so you know, you're taking the axe. Go, Ted! Go and get the supplies, my dear boy! Oh, what happened? Did she get... Timmy, your hair! What happened? Oh no! Ted left for the surface. We hope he will be back soon. Equipment. There has been some water left. Dolores should get it. Okay, so... Timmy's cured. Has been talking about nothing water. So water... water. Oh my gosh, their hair! So nobody needs food, so we're gonna give them water. We'll give water. That's everybody needs. Another broadcast from the military. They said they needed to locate the general area we're in. And they wanted us to leave specific markings close by. They said the markings should be cards, playing cards. How strange is that? We're supposed to go out to the nearest bus stop and pin the card to... and donating our head count there. Denoting our head count there, or denoting, I think that's what it says, our head count there. Weird perhaps, but we're doing it. The time is now. So we got the cards, so we got the checkerboard, so we're fine, which is sad. Now we don't have playing cards. Oh, we do have playing cards still. We just took one probably from the deck. The cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint a location. That shouldn't take long, we hope. Timmy is very hungry. Alright, Timmy, we'll give you some food, buddy. You're being such a good trooper. Traitor alert! Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronaut, but Cosmonaut. That boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose of the blasphemous comics? No! Let the kid have his comics. He's fine. Let the kid have his comics. He's fine. I can't get rid of him. We need to have him for survival. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter. Despite his actions, we believe the power of rehabilitation and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper, and these propaganda books will do nicely. Oh my god, I literally just said let the boy have his books and they're using it for toilet paper. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about. Jane has anything to... Okay, so she's fine. Everybody's fine. We don't need to give out food or water. Everybody's good. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people probably armed. Anyone who intrudes themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Shall we open? No! juicing himself like that, it's probably planning. Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't do it. That's dangerous. I don't know. Day 24. I hope that was not a mistake. God, everybody looks rough. We stayed silent until the group on the other side of the door went away. They didn't show up afterwards, so we figured it was the wise thing to do. Let's just hope they don't come back in greater numbers. There has to be some water left. Water Dolores needs food. Food. Okay, so water. Dolores needs water and food. The others just need water. So we're good on water. We're good. You guys can have it. There you go. Oh, we don't have either of these! Today we were visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. He insisted his pieces are so low that it's a practical, like cutting his own throat. The least we could do was take a look at his offer, although for some reason we don't really trust him. We don't have anything to trade him with anyway, and I probably wouldn't do it because he doesn't seem trustworthy. Okay, for me, I don't trust it. Something was off about that, so that's why I said no. I would have anyway if we had the items. I would have said no. So no. Okay. Despite his desperate attempts to sell us all kinds of stuff, useless and not, we turned down the man's offer. Probably for the better. He did look quite untrustworthy. Okay, everybody looks good. The only person that's hungry is Mary Jean, so I'll give her some food. When we opened the shelter door today, we saw a ledger lying on the ground. It was a cry from help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least that's what they claim to be. They are asking to bring some supplies over to the location. They're giving us their word that we will not regret. Yeah, we can do it. It should be fine. We've got plenty of food. We'll be fine. Okay. Ted is not back. I'm starting to get worried. The authors of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They greeted us happily and took out a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were all the ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. The siblings shook our hands and proclaimed this the beginning of a new friendship. They promised to contact us again soon. Okay, so everybody's okay. Well, at least he was. Okay, everybody's okay. We're still waiting for Ted. I'm hoping Ted's not dead. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We get the bag of all of its contents. We can't see what's in the bag, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? No. No, we're not doing that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everybody's not doing okay. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This ain't good. Day 27. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Goons are like the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever your junk is in that mysterious bag. There has to be some water left. So water. Mary needs water. Timmy needs food. Okay, so water, and food. Okay. We were pretty sure Mary Jean had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. Should we get her something for a young lady trapped in a tiny shelter would enjoy? Get her the cards, I guess, because we got checkers, so that's fine. I'd rather give that to her than bug spray, because I feel like that would be... Ted's back! And he's sick. Great. He didn't bring us any food. We did not get any food. Mary Jane loves cards. We thought she might get herself busy with solitaire, but she started doing card readings. Divination or not, if we don't figure out why the world has gone to hell, maybe she will. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. First thing to fall in a time of crisis is order. Yeah, here we were walking to the next police station, and it turned out to be full of operational and staffed. We've met a few policemen inside. They seem capable in their jobs, though it's pretty odd. They were talking about a new world order. Suddenly the officers started arguing over the suspect of taking over the world. It was really strange. They yelled about how they can't assault the firemen without proper firepower. They even threw a rifle through the window, claiming it useless without any ammunition. We disagreed and took the rifle with us, and we were leaving. When we were leaving, let's go, we got a rifle. A ammunition pack was lying just outside the station. Let's go! There was a map. Oh my god, we got a map too. Shut up, we got a map too. Burnt down police cars. The clumsy sign on it read, "The plan to take over the world." We lost an axe. We returned from the expedition, but our axe didn't make it. Dolores is no longer hungry. Would love something to eat. Hungry. No longer thirsty. Okay, so Dolores needs food. Okay, we'll give you food. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Maybe it's safe. Yeah, we can go. I'll have Dolores go, because she seems fine. Lax Expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to make a good get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap, but perhaps we should send someone to check it out. No! It is a bandit trap! I'm not falling for that! No! I can't let anybody die on my watch. No. It'll be alright, Ted. Hopefully Dolores will come back with food. It might very well be a trap set by some bloodthirsty thugs. We're not about to just fall into their hands willingly. Let's go. Let's let this go for now. The owner of the vehicle is bound to appear eventually. Ted keeps coughing and coughing, is still mighty tired, and needs more time to recover. Water, very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. When they're hungry, it's quite hungry, so Ted and Mary need food. So you need food, you need food. I gotta see who needs water. Anybody need water? Yeah, Ted needs water. Bad. So we'll give him water. No! No. No. Alright, Dolores. I trust you. Go out and get us supplies, my dear friend. Good luck. Oh god, Ted's still sick. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back. Is sick, tired, is hungry, prefers right now. She needs water, so water and food. So he's still hungry. Ted, I don't mean to be funny, but you have got to slow down on eating. Timmy and Mary Jane need some kind of physical exercise. Letting them run outside in the wasteland seems a bit too adventurous, but they could play tag inside. It's not like we have any expensive vases or antiques down here. Maybe to be broken. Should we let the kids play? No, because I don't want my radio to be broken. The radio's in here. If that fucking radio was in here, that would be a whole different story, but that radio is in here, so I'm saying no. Oh no, Timmy wouldn't say no. There's simply not enough space around here for any activities. We can barely stretch out, putting elbows into each other's eyes. The kids weren't exactly happy about it, but it's about time to get used to the situation and understand the rules of the shelter. No running. Ted is hungry. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to get him water now. Timmy is very hungry. No longer thirsty, so Timmy and Ted need food. Soldiers sent out another radio message requesting all survivors in the area remain patient and await further instructions. Sounds like extraction isn't coming, but we hope. Additionally, the officer from the broadcast requested survivors who are able to bring some gas canisters to the nearest bus should do it as soon as possible. There might be a while, so the only same idea is to wear a gas mask. We don't have a gas mask. We can't do that. Day 32. We're doing good, gang. We're doing good. Please tell me that kid is not insane. We felt it was too risky to help the army without a gas mask. If it seems our rescue will be a bit overdue, something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is still tired. A few days rest is what he needs. No longer hungry. Wishes for a few drops of water. Isn't himself. We're very worried about him. Is no longer thirsty. Okay. Mary Jane didn't cause any... Okay, so she's fine. So he needs water. Not food this time, thank goodness. Timmy claimed he couldn't sleep last night due to Ted's loud, incessant snoring. Ted angrily retaliated by making quips about the size of Timmy's ears, which enraged Timmy even more. He's desperate for a solution. What can be done about this? Play the checkerboard. Jesus. Did that do anything? Oh, she looks really tired. Timmy eventually settled for jamming checker pieces into his ears. Not what the doctor ordered, but it did the trick. He slept, although one of the pieces is missing. This morning, is it still stuck in his ear? More importantly, can we still play checkers without it? Ted is sick, still tired. Oh god. He needs food. Getting hungry, getting something to drink, or Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Okay, so food and water. And food. Okay, you guys got to chill out on the fucking food. Time to listen to the radio chatter. Maybe we will pick up some useful shred of information about how to get out of this mess. We got the radio, thank God. He's wearing a can on his head. The hell? Okay, he's fine now. Okay, good. Good. Insanity drifted off, thank goodness. Once we had waded through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies, saucemen from Mars abducted people. It's pretty amusing. Ted has recovered from his illness, isn't hungry anymore. Timmy is no longer crazy. Some waters... Okay, so water. We can do water, Timmy. Here you go, buddy. You can have water. We thought it would be a great idea to have some role-playing and create our own shelter theater group. We called it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe we should just be best to play something important, something simpler. Okay. Okay, I don't think Dolores is coming back. I think that girl's gone. I think she's gone. I think she died. We played I Spy, and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the word W. Ted is still sick, hasn't recovered. Doesn't drink anything, won't last long. So we need water for Ted. Not food, water. I'm trying really hard not to give anybody food unless they ask for it. The twin siblings contacted us again. Today they visit our humble shelter, saying they're looking for a map for the nearby area. The plan to find a relatively safe place for a new camp that could accommodate their whole new group. Anybody who would want to move in with them. A plan for the city would be very helpful in their situation, at least to help organize their... Okay, go ahead. Maybe we'll get lucky and get food. Dolores? She's back! Look! Everyone, I just want to say right now, as Queso has said, this woman right here is clutch. Look at the food, look at the water. We are goated right now. Oh my god. That woman is a miracle, although the gun exploded, but at least we got food. Oh my god, I was scared. They didn't have to ask twice. These people are very friendly, and the way they take care of others is impressive. We showed them the map, pointed out a few bandit camps that they should avoid. They were grateful and stayed a little bit. They said that they would be more than happy if we came to visit them once the camp is ready. We can't wait to see how it turns out. We were glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. During our expedition, we stumbled upon the ruins of a familiar building, our local bank. Although a place like that might not be an ideal source of useful supplies, we decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find, except for bags of cash, obviously. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked open with sauce, hidden in teddy bears. Okay, who does that? Anyway, we could see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it end up like here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank instead of a food bank. Plus 4 soups. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during our expedition. Not good. Something should be done about Teddy's sickness. Rested. Isn't thirsty anymore. Really would love something to eat. Really tired. Timmy needs to eat. Dolores needs to eat. And then she needs water. So, eat. Water. Eat. Okay, the state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, we only live once. So we could send Timmy. He's in good health and full of optimism. So we can send Timmy. Because I've known him to be... Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claimed to be field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking if we have spare hydrogen peroxide. We only have a water bottle, I guess. Better be worth it. Ted does look a bit better. Doesn't look as bad. Bottled water, relatively clean water, as close as we got. The guests were grateful anyway. Doris really would love something to eat. She seems exhausted. There has to be somewhat water left. Dolores needs to get it. No longer hungry doesn't mean much. He should drink. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Okay, so water. Wait, no. Water. Let me make sure. Mary doesn't need anything. Timmy needs water. Dolores needs food and water. And Ted keeps coughing. It's not saying he needs anything. So, we don't have to give him anything. But I know he needs water and food. Timmy. Go, my dear boy. Don't take my radio. Let's do the map, because that way he doesn't get killed off by bandits. Day 38. Okay. Everybody looks so fucking bad. Timmy went out to the wasteland. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Needs food. She still can't get a good night's sleep. Really thirsty, hungry. So Dolores needs food. He needs water and food. And Mary Jane needs food. So food. Really thirsty. So he's hungry and thirsty. She just needs water. No, food. He needs water and food. Okay. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Unfortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts wild beasts out of the wasteland. And right now she's on a trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that, spider lady? Put it on a leash? She promises that it will help we help her. She will return the favor another day. We kind of need that ammo because I don't know. Fuck it, just give it to her. I don't know if we're gonna need it, so I'll give it to her. Day 39. Damn, we're doing good, guys. We'll see what she does with it. She couldn't hurt us, so she didn't. That counts for something. We rewarded her with some spare ammo. Let's see if she keeps her word. Dolores complains. Dolores no longer hungry. No longer thirsty, no longer hungry. Water for you. Okay. Okay. Our town used to be a very quaint and friendly place before the blast. One of the townsfolk we often recall, an old man, Jim, who sometimes limped through our street. Turns out he's alive and well, still homeless. Some things never change. He clearly misses us as much as we miss him. He's been banging on our shelter door for the past few hours, asking whether we want to buy a rock. I want to say no. I would love for you guys to see him, but I can't guarantee that's actually him, and I don't want something to happen to be bad. So let's say no for safety. And we don't have anything to spare to buy with either. We were ready to consider it, but the old man was really unprofessional. He didn't have the necessary documentation with him, not even a warranty or a contract for us to sign. Also, we don't have a pen. This transaction is not going to happen. Something we should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted is rested. There's one thing we need. It's water for Dolores. So Dolores needs water. If we go out to visit, go visit today from a person with a physical mutation, he managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story of his group with us. People with other deformities who, despite the circumstances, remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies. Wherever they go, people just shoo them away in fear of getting sick. He promises that if we get him some supplies, his group will help us get whatever next time they bother us. Yeah, we can do that. We'll give him some water. I mean, that would actually help us out. Day 41. We do need to be careful, though, because we're running out of water. Whether it was pity for just fear of the bandits, we're not sure, but in the end, we agreed to his terms. We will be calmer knowing that someone is looking out for us, especially if someone comes with many arms. Ted has recovered from those. Where's water? Ted needs it. Food. Okay, so Dolores needs food. Ted needs water. Okay. It's the army again. We thought that they were near, but it seems something kept them away. Guess we're not leaving just yet. The broadcast concluded. A request for the assistance. They want us to take a few canisters of gas. Okay, basically the same thing, but we don't have a gas mask. We really don't. Oh, is that Ted? Yeah, he sneezed. No signs of Timmy. I hope he's okay. We felt it too risky to help the army without the gas mask. No longer 30. Ted needs food. Okay, so we just need food and food. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're doing good. The last time we went on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting out there in the open. It looks damaged, but maybe it can contain supplies. Shall we send someone to investigate? Ted, go for it, man. We need to see if there's water in there. We need water bad, man. Are you alive? Yay! He's got water! We got water! Yay! And food! And we got a gas mask and a med kit! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh my god, look at that! We're doing so good! The tank was equipped with protective gear, including spare gas mask. Now it's ours. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now for our daily bread and butter needs. We always went to the small store next to Barber's. They had the most amazing clerk who had always asked us to come again. We found it intact. Most food on the shelves was outdated and rotten. A lot of eggs were smashed on the floor. Guess what? Soup cans don't expire until 2015. God! Good for us. 4 plus 4 cans of soup. We also found a shelf with a big sign that read, everything for 99 cents. The only thing left were bottles of water. 4. Huh, expensive. There was a restroom in the back outside. We found a dead body next to a first aid box. Guess what? It didn't help. We got a first aid box. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Oh my goodness, we're doing so good. We're doing so good. Gang, this is awesome. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted's no longer hungry. Dolores needs it. Needs water. Ted needs to eat something. Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. So everybody needs water. That's what it sounds like. Everybody needs water, not food. Water. Because I'm not seeing anything saying anybody's hungry. Oh, wait, no. Timmy needs food, not water. Okay, so we'll get him some food. Oh, my goodness, gang. We doing good. Okay, so we should detect the no longer hungry. There has to be some water left. There should be... Timmy should eat something. Timmy's really tired. Alright. I think we're good. We're not certain about the mountain situation on the surface. It could be risky, but we could use the supplies. Yes! Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell antidestablishmentarianism, and it left Laura solely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane just a little. Yeah, go ahead. It's not going to hurt anything. It would not be a bad thing to do that. Go for it. Day 44. Oh, Mary Jane looks so annoyed. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise quickly found its way to a math revision, followed by a short physics course and ending on tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. We got our gun back. We got a gun. Look, she fixed the gun. He's very hungry, still falling asleep in his chair. He needs a day's rest. Water, hunger. Dolores, okay, they're good. Okay, so you need water. It's Ted and Timmy that need it. Timmy's very hungry. And Ted needs nothing. It looks like Ted is fine. So he just needs food, not water. Okay. I say we send out Dolores. My girl, you got this. I want to use the gas mask, but then I don't. So we're going to send you out with the rifle. Good luck. Good luck, my dear soldier. Good luck. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Ted hasn't recovered his illness. Is very hungry. Needs to rest longer. His terrible shape. We need to get him water now. So Timmy needs water. Ted is not recovered. Sleepy. Okay, so water. We were happy to host the siblings and a few of their friends today when they visited our shelter. We found out that their camp project has been about completed houses are standing and people are slowly moving in. But there's more thing to think about the children, specifically their education. If the kids are to grow up with neat and able wastelands, they need to learn new books. Okay, do we have any? We have a book, Scout's book. Day 46. Okay, the scout book is gone now, so that's okay. We gifted our beloved scout book, handbook. It will do for younger kids, but one day they will have to establish a complete education. How about the kids paying 10,000 soup cans to participate in the lessons? We're sure that they will find a way to give it back after they finish school and get some sort of job in the wasteland. Makes perfect sense. Ted needs water. Okay. Timmy needs food. Ted needs water. Getting something to drink. Okay, food, water. Do the others need water? No. Food and water. Okay. We're doing good, gang. I'm happy. Alright. Let's keep going. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruddy bag on his shoulder paid a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal. It's the same fella from before. I don't want to risk it. No. Shoo him away. I can't risk it. Absolutely not. Our grandparents, yeah, we did that before. Stomach is rumbling, so Ted needs food. Okay, so Ted needs food. Ted's the only one that needs food right now. I just don't want to give up our food unless it's absolutely necessary. Ted and Mary have been butting heads lately. Today they got into an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win in a alternate battle, Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, or a group of wasteland bandits. It's a tricky one for sure, but the debate is heated. Who will come on top? I would assume Ted, because he's the father. Ted, you have not gotten over your ill. I'm starting to get worried about you. I hope I didn't make anything bad between them. Mary Jane was so confident about her case. She said that it would bet a full can of soup on it. In the end, Ted's arguments were just stronger. Mary Jane's begrudgingly handed him a can. We're not sure whether to be grateful for it or angry that she was hiding it all along. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted isn't hungry anymore. Mary Jane is tired. She becomes cranky. She should be a little better in a few days. Timmy just needs water. Everybody's fine. Okay. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened the door, we found a suitcase on the doorstep. There was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Yeah, just see what it is. Please tell me it's not bad. Day 49. What is it? What did we get out of that? It was an innocent-looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought, and we got lucky, but all it was a lie. Either that or the water's irrigated, or it was some kind of biological weapon. It made us all feel sick. Fuck! Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Where's water when Ted needs it? Mary Jane is tired. She should be okay in a few days. Something to drink. Water. And okay, so water, and food, right? Okay, yeah, I could see that he felt sick. I didn't know. Timmy is not doing great. If would be good to talk to him to cheer him up. Yeah, talk to him, please. I didn't know more than one person could get sick. We're on day 50! Oh my god, we're doing so good! Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems to be better now. Ted is still sick. Ted is no longer thirsty. Timmy needs an extra blanket. He's shivering all the time. Timmy is no longer hungry. Mary Jane seems sleepy all the time. She has no energy for anything. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Everybody's good. They're just sick. Except for the two boys, they're sick. Our family has been stuck down here for a while now. We were very worried that night. It might be an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can we even read anymore? Up there, he at least consumed a comic book or two. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. Give him the poison to read, I guess. I mean, it won't hurt. Should be fine. He's still sick, which to be expected. Dolores isn't back yet. All we have is the anti-bug spray, but it was a few labels that Timmy can read. Who would have thought we would be curious enough to spray himself in the face? That was unfortunate. Should have gave him the checkerboard. Okay, if that pops up again, now I understand better. God dang. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse, so I'm gonna have to give him the med kit. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Mary Jane, sleepy all the time. Ah, God. Alright. I'm sorry, buddy. We're gonna have to give you the med kit. I don't want to, but we don't got a choice. We don't got a choice. He's gonna get worse if we don't give it to him. He's gonna die. If we don't do anything, Timmy's sickness might get worse. Some water for Timmy would be nice. She has no energy. Okay, so she needs food. Okay, everybody's good now. In the army again. We thought guessed we're not. Oh my god, just do it this time. Alright, so Dolores! She came back! Oh no, now her plants are sick! Oh, I'm gonna cry. We got... I don't even know what that did for us at this point. What did that do? All set, the canisters were placed. if you can call it that, and hopefully not too long we will see what the next few days come across. The metro station could be a good spot. We got 2 waters, good. We were always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during that apocalypse, never could say a packet, no to a package fish. Oh, we got ammunition? Yes! Might have been spotted and followed. We should be careful, more careful next time. So we said about Ted's sickness. Is hungry nor really thirsty? Dolores would really love something to eat. Came down with a sickness. Okay, so Ted is thirsty. So he needs... Timmy was cured, and he needs water. Very thirsty. Okay, so thirsty. I think Dolores just wants food. She just wants food. Food. And what does Ted need? Water? Yeah, water. Water. Okay. The only one that would be able to do it is Timmy, and I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, we can do Timmy. Mary Jane is pulling Timmy's hair and calling him a radioactive poopy butt, while Timmy is furiously kicking her shins, insisting she is a mutant booger. Madness. Nobody knows what set them off, but one of them kids might be in the right. But which one? I don't know, but why is she pulling his hair? I mean, I don't like the fact that she's pulling his hair, but... Let's find out what happened. We got a can of food. Turns out they were fighting over a spare can of soup. Despicable both of them are. Apologetic, and now they claim they should have shared it with everyone. Eventually, they would have been believed. Okay, the soup has been confiscated, so we got an extra soup. Really loves something to eat. Is quite sick still. Needs more time to recover. She needs soup and water. Okay. Okay, soup and water. Timmy, you're going out, buddy. We need you to go outside. And I'm sorry I'm doing this to you. Go scavenge, my dear boy. Take the map with you. You can do it. You know what to do, my dear boy. Go, Jimmy! Go! Go, Timmy, go! Oh my god, I keep forgetting his name. Okay, Timmy went out. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Still tired and can't sleep it off. Is no longer hungry. I can't help her. I had to save Jimmy. Timmy. Water burns things. Cranky. Thing happened to Mary Jane. Okay, everybody seems fine. I think Dolores needs water. Is still tired. I can't seem to sleep it off. Well, I can't help her. We don't have a med kit. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear, what is this? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Just do it. Mary Jane will be fine. She's older. Okay, once we get a med kit, I'll heal you, but we can't right now. We were relieved at first when we figured it out. It wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better either way. They're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. We haven't done anything about Dolores' sickness. Dolores is tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Really thirsty, really hungry. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane's... Okay. Dolores doesn't want anything. So I'll give them the food and water. Someone is at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's a friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open? No. No. We're now opening the door. Who knows what's on the other side? Better safe than sorry, especially if we're so close to getting out of this mess. In one piece. Let's just hope the military gets here soon. Dolores is still quite ill. Needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted. There still has to be some water left. Okay, so she needs water and food for her. Does Ted need anything? No. Claustrophobia is difficult to fight against, especially in a little... Maybe if we could open the door for just a few minutes and let some air in. I don't think that's a good idea. Don't do that, please. That's a bad idea. Oh my god, Ted has a full beard now. What goes around? Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but the tensions are rising and our tiny little shelter has not improved, it's rested. Should we do something about Ted's sickness? Something should be done about Ted's sickness. I don't got a med kit! Okay, nobody's hungry, so we're good. When the group dressed in lab coats came over a while back asking for water, we had doubts about their identities, but no more. They came back today and gave us some injections. We don't know what it was, but we already feel so much better. All of the colors are so bright. Oh no! Oh no! So are they cured? Okay, Dolores is no longer sick. Nobody's sick! Yes! Everybody is no longer sick! Day 50... Oh no. But that might not be enough to avoid the bandit of raiders. Camp near our shelter. We could probably assure he isn't coming back. He's dead. Dolores was cured from the illness. Ted was I killed him! I didn't mean to! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, that's awful. Mary Jane is restless and lonely. She really misses her music lessons and would love to visit her high school again. It's a little further than Timmy's school, but it would be worth the trip. There could still be supplies there, or maybe... So how about it? Should we go on a walk? We just found out there's raiders nearby. Fuck it. Just do it, because I'm scared. It's gonna end badly, isn't it? It's gonna kill me. We're fine. Day 59. Don't tell me she's dead. Oh no, she's dead. Mary Jane promised to be back. Be extra careful. Hopefully Mary Jane went outside. Okay. Ted looks like one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Don't tell me I sent that poor girl to her death. What's that sound? A galloping horse. We rushed to the door. Oh no, we're greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval war. We identified the source of the sound, and when they came to the door, hitting each other constantly, other was skipping, pretending like a rider. They said they're looking for some antiques cup, but they'd lost their way. Okay, we don't have a map. I don't think Mary Jane's coming back. I think she's dead. I thought it would be a quick expedition. Dolores is no longer thirsty. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. Is rumbling. Oh no. I'm scared. I feel like we lost both our children. Our patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble. Might as well. As we were about to, a pair of minimal animal eyes splashed in the darkness and their owners started growling a most terrifying way. We only had a moment to decide what to do. Do the gun. Do the gun. Oh, she's alive! She's fine! Yay! A quick shot to the rifle was more than enough to scare it away, or maybe bring down whatever creature stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter, getting something to drink. Mary Jane seems like she's... I feel bad for Timmy. I killed him. Wow! I'm so mad at myself. I got him killed. Yeah, we could do an expedition. Just a minute. Okay, Mary Jane didn't find anything noteworthy in terms of supplies, but she did have a look at the school registry and found an address of her favorite music teacher. She now insists on paying her a visit. It's a nice older gentleman who might need of assistance in these tough times. It would be a pretty long walk. Obviously, the safest, should we agree, isn't the obviously just. I killed Timmy, so what more could we do with Mary Jane? I already killed Timmy by accident. We need water, bad. We started to worry. Mary Jane found her way back to the shelter. There was no reason to worry about her old teacher. One thing she neglected to tell us, that he is a hardened war veteran. He is doing just fine for himself. He was very happy to see Mary Jane alive and gifted her some of his favorite harmonica. She tried to play a little song for us, but fell asleep halfway. The trip exhausted her, but at least her mood has improved. Dolores is no longer hungry. The recipe some Dolores really tired. Needs to drink something, so water. Mary Jane's tired. I'm gonna say you. Go, my dear man. Go! Get us water. Day 63. How long is this run gonna go? It's bad enough I killed Timmy. Okay, he seems sleepy all the time, so need for nothing, no longer thirsty. Bandit of raiders are at our doorstep. They demanded we let them in. Oh, God. We were either yield for us to fight back, but there's no middle-aged ground here. Do the lock. Oh, God, we don't got a gun. We're dead. Day 64. The lock was used, so we lost the lock. We didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be strong to discourage the unknown attacks. It seems that they gave us this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up. Too bad the padlock has no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight out the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. We're able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Mary Jane is still tired. We need to give her some time to recover. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane. Mary Jane's tired, could use a little food. If there was anything to report about Dolores, there would have been written. It's time to listen to some radio chatter. Maybe we will pick up some useful yeah, do that. Oh my God, day 65. Gang. Oh no, the radio! Something blew up inside the radio and wretched thing caught fire. We were able to put it out, but it doesn't work anymore. Still tired, give them some free time, no longer hungry, but if there's something that's water for Dolores. Oh God. Someone is at the door. We cannot hear what they're saying, but they have been banging on it. Crazy, but it's good news. Maybe if it's bad news, should we open the door? No. Oh, God. We're doing so bad right now. We're not opening the door. Who knows what's in store for it? Let's hope the military gets here soon. No longer thirsty. Seems to be sleepy. She has no energy left. We never thought we'd see a dancing cockroach. We still have it, but we saw one that was clearly as big as a cat. Good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and will probably attack us if they get a chance. Use the spray! Day 67. I think Ted might be dead. That was close. A nest of those glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out into the wasteland. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive cockroaches, yikes! Doris has not eaten for a while. Mary Jane is sleepy, very thirsty, and needs to drink something. Food. She has no energy for anything, is thirsty, and needs to drink something. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there's something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow. We need to investigate, or we might suffocate. Flashlight. Day 68. God. It's the obvious thing to do. A vent is blocked, is to check what's blocking. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they left. The water's all she wants. Mary Jane is tired. She's become cranky. Longer thirsty, quite hungry. Alright. So you need water? Is that what Dolores wants? Water? Oh, God. Just when we thought we had quite a day, we get a video. Oh, no! We're dead. We're dead. Day 69. Oh, my God. The harmonica's gone. Oh, no, it's still there. They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears. Surprised by the beauty of our music, they will let us live today. Dolores would really love something to eat. We're no doubts, but we should help Dolores. The wounds are pretty bad. Dolores is no longer thirsty, is tired. Let's give her some time to recover. Is no longer hungry, but she needs water. No, food. Food. I don't have anything to heal her with. We had some spare ammunition, but now it's gone. We don't know how or when. It must have been misplaced. We need to find it soon. Day 70. Jesus, just run! My God! Oh no! Ted is dead now. Found it. The ammunition was clipped. Kept under a can. Too bad it was empty, but at least we have our bullets back. It was unwise to send Ted to walk right into the hands of gang of filthy bandits. Camp sneak nearby. He's not coming back. We're not doctors, but we should help Dolores. Her wounds are pretty bad. Dolores is no longer hungry. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane is about to die. Gang, we're out of provisions. Oh no. I don't know if I can send anybody out. Relatives, but what? Oh, auntie, she lives in the country. I don't have enough energy to read all of this anymore because we've been going for so long. Day 71. I don't want to send anybody out because if we do, it's going to be dangerous because the bandits are nearby. So you have no photos, no news, no thoughts. The world is cruel. Take a while before she gets better. Has to drink sometime. We are out of water. We don't have any more water. I can't send them out because the bandits are nearby. We're literally gonna die because we don't have any water. We should tend to Dolores. No longer thirsty. I want to send Mary Jane out, but it's too dangerous. Ah, oh, fuck. Woman claims the creature. She claims a camel provided a cart. The animal is carrying a pack of goods for trade. Please, we need the water, like bad. We need the water. Please give me the water. Give me one water if you can, please. Yes, we got one water, so we'll be able to stay alive for a bit longer. We exchanged goods with the trader. She sent her on her way. Before she left, she insisted that we should listen to the radio broadcast if we ever want to get out of the shelter and find a safer place to be. Dolores could really use something right now. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. I can't help her! I can't help her! I don't have a med kit! That's why I sent 10 out for! Oh my god! We've heard from commotion from above. We're pretty sure it's a bandit of raiders. Venturing outside at night be quite dangerous right now. We can't. Oh my god, not again! We're not gonna live! They ain't gonna do this. They're not gonna let us live. We did the harmonica joke again. We're not gonna live, yo. We're gonna die. We live to see another day. Our attempt at producing beauty would soften. The hackers ran away. Covering their ears, they all probably be back. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. Dolores wants... We're gonna die. I don't have a med kit. Dolores is gonna be dead. Okay. But she's gonna die if I don't, so... Door-to-door salesman, okay, wait. Don't do the expedition. Maybe. Okay. Compensate us with a medkit? Or is Dolores dead? No, she's alive. We were generous, shared our supplies, rather had sense according trickles on him. Working space station, what a joke. He was probably so hungry, dehydrated, his brain started playing tricks. There's no collar, need to be fixed ASAP. We are fucked. Someone is at the door. I'm going to just fucking do it, because we need help. We're dead. Dead! Yeah, there we go. Because I know Dolores was gonna die. Yeah, I called it, because Dolores died from her injury. Dolores suffered from her injuries far too long. Due to the infection spread was no longer we could do. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell that much. We held out for 76 days. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's awesome. I couldn't save Dolores, that's why I sent Ted out. You perished. If I didn't send Ted out, we might have lived. I mean, we did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was decent. But that's going to be that. I didn't expect it to last that long, my god. I'm gonna stop it here because we've recorded so much already. I'll give you guys a brief what the other one is. It's basically the same thing for the Survivor. It's just it's more detailed and harsher. Full atomic experience, scavenge around you, house for supplies, and survive the post-apocalypse at your fallout shelter. This is just survival. And it's pretty much what you get, and this is what you gotta grab in the house. So that's what these were preparing us for this. So, if you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I will do future videos that will be detailing of if I do survival or if I do apocalypse. Those will be listed as episodes. I'll probably cut up this one to have its very first episode of the survival because we did so good. But if you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Angel Dragon, out.